Hello everyone, and welcome to another very thrilling episode of every animated movie of the year. And today, we saw The Little Prince on Netflix. Now, lots of you are going to ask why I'm including this and not The Killing Joke, because The Killing Joke actually went to theaters in some kind of a limited event. But you gotta realize that The Killing Joke is not really in the space of these animated films. It had like a $4 million budget, I think, while The Little Prince is in a budget ballpark with the likes of Pixar and DreamWorks films. It's every bit a peer to those films. It's just on Netflix instead of theaters. Slowly but surely, more big productions will be Netflix or online streaming exclusives. Think of what House of Cards or Orange is the New Black is for TV. So Little Prince, to me, belongs listed with the others, whereas Killing Joke really doesn't. This episode also will likely be the shortest episode of the year, reason being, I went into The Little Prince completely blind. I knew nothing of it besides what I had seen in a passing photo where I saw that the movie seemed to have two unique animation styles. I mean, I didn't even know if it would be in English or not because I had heard that it's based on a 1940s French story. But I am really happy to share with you guys that I am genuinely thankful that I went in blind like this because I was treated to a film experience that genuinely touched and inspired me. Down the line, I'd really like to do a full, in-depth review of this one because there's so much depth to the film. But for now, I want to keep it as sparse as I can and allow you guys to discover this movie just as I did. For that reason, I've elected to stick with some really general photos from the film instead of footage, even though I have footage. Hopefully you guys will be okay with that, but I think it's important to the experience. So to put it briefly and vaguely, this movie does a lot of what Up wanted to do, but way better. It also has some aspects that the Lego Movie did actually well, but still The Little Prince does a bit better, I think. It's truly unlike any animated movie I've really seen in the past few years. Or maybe ever. Themes of growing up, discovery, creativity, and imagination all really connected with me personally. And for the first time, possibly in my life, I cried, not from sadness, but from a moment of pure beauty and joy. This due in large part to the music, I will admit. The music is a collaboration between Hans Zimmer and Richard Harvey and the vocal stylings of a singer named Camille. I will be shocked if this score or one of its songs doesn't walk away with an Oscar. I've been listening to the score non-stop for the past few days, and it's brilliant, seriously. And it bodes well that the last time Hans Zimmer actually won an Oscar was on an animated film. So let's throw to the list where the impossible has happened, and The Little Prince is the best animated movie of the year. Now, this was a tough decision, I have to say, but in the end, The Little Prince just really spoke to me in a way that Zootopia hadn't, despite it being absolutely phenomenal. And even still, I think Zootopia will have an edge come Oscar time because, Disney. It's famously rumored that the Academy voters don't even watch the animated film category, they just default vote to Disney, which is horrifying if true. So I don't know if my opinions on The Little Prince will be popular opinions or not. I haven't even seen the critic scores on this one on Rotten Tomatoes or anything like that because I think I've just been really trying to keep this as a pure experience because I loved it so much. In conclusion, maybe you're someone growing up and figuring out who you are. Or maybe you're someone who has already grown up and you're thinking about who you've become. If you're like me and creativity and imagination are really important to you, I think you'll fall in love with this one just like I did. And I will see you guys next time on every animated movie of the year, where we'll be talking about a film with a boner joke on its movie poster.